this is Valerie Aiello, and you're listening to IdeaDiary. Thanks for coming back to my office and hanging out. All right, today I wanted to talk about Melon and going live using the live stream platform or app. I'm not sure what you want to call it. But basically, it's a live streaming service, a helper that I can go live on several platforms at the same time. I think I can go live on 3 for the tier that I ended up paying for, which was the middle of the road tier. I believe I paid $120 for the year. Someone had a discount code, so I ended up using their discount code. So I think it's $150 for the year. You can pay by the month. They also have a free version. I just went ahead and paid for it because I know that the live streaming thing is something that I really want to do. I've kind of proven to myself that I can consistently, in some level, do a show, and I really wanted to do the interview thing. I really wanted just to have the whole thing branded myself. So if you use the free version, like with most companies, they put their logo on your thing. And I just kind of wanted like a clean video that I can use and kind of chop up and do whatever I wanted to do with it. And yeah, so basically I signed up for Melon. I logged into my things. So I'm choosing to go live inside LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. And just a side note for going live on LinkedIn. Live on LinkedIn, I believe is available for everybody, but it's just not automatically available to everybody. You have to apply to go live on LinkedIn, and it took about 5 days or so. Like once I realized that it's just not available for anyone, you have to do like a special sign up thing. At that point, I followed someone's link to sign up for live on LinkedIn, which I'll leave that link that person shared on the show notes below. So if you do want to sign up for live on LinkedIn, that's the place where you do it. And like I said, it just took maybe 5 days. It didn't take a very long time for them to just send me an email back saying I'm approved to go live on LinkedIn. So once I signed up for Melon, I did kind of a test run, and I was just immediately live on YouTube. I was live on Twitch, but Twitch doesn't automatically save the live stream with Melon. I don't know if there's like a certain button that I need to push for the live stream inside Twitch to save it in there for people to watch later. But it's not really, I don't have any Twitch followers. The live streaming to Twitch thing is something that I'm just kind of getting used to and trying. I think the Twitch platform is really cool, and I'm just starting to practice using it. And with Twitch, I believe you have to use a third party to live stream into their universe. And Melon's one of the things that you can use to live stream to them. So practicing with the Twitch, going live inside YouTube, and for my next show, I will be going live on LinkedIn, and we'll just see how that goes. I'm really trying to make LinkedIn be like a cool place to be and hang out and to talk about weird creative business stuff. But it seems to be LinkedIn, for the most part, is just people with jobs and people that want jobs and people that are looking for jobs and people that are keeping their LinkedIn all nice and shiny and perfect in case they need a job again. So I don't know. I know there's somewhere in there something cool that can happen inside LinkedIn, and actually live streaming inside LinkedIn, I think might be a possibility of getting in there somehow and to see if people interact and have fun inside there. The only person I've seen do anything on LinkedIn that was anything somewhat creative or fun or interesting to watch is Johnny Cupcakes. And Johnny Cupcakes is just a t-shirt designer and very professional and very creative, and he's just one of those he's one of those people, anything they do seems kind of fun, and at the same time he's proven himself to make a super fantastic brand and just a really cute guy. Anyways, the short week is really messing with me and my productivity level, and I knew for sure I wanted to do an episode about Melon and the live streaming aspect of what I'm doing now. So I'm going to have the two podcasts. One will be IdeaDiary, which is me just talking into the camera, practicing, communicating what's going on in my brain, what's going on in my world, what am I building, and kind of sharing things that I discover that I feel like could be valuable to someone out there somehow, some way. I really want to have a podcast that's just me, no excuses, just coming in and producing content and practicing, trying to make it entertaining and fun and valuable. But I did want to have the element of not just talking all by myself. So I'm adding in the interview portion of the podcast, which will be a separate podcast called Goal Party. And I'll probably definitely have a certain focus towards bands and music business stuff because that's just what I personally am into. But I also just want to interview normal people, everyone, no rules. And it's really a goal-setting podcast where I want to talk about different goals that somebody might be working on and the pitfalls and the good, the bad, the ugly, and hopefully have them on the show again once they tell me like a goal that they're working on. And once they achieve it, then we'll swing it back around and we'll talk about it. Not in an accountability way. I think not achieving goals and talking about it is just as important as achieving them and having everything be like super shiny and perfect. Because a lot of times for me personally, I might think, oh, I could have that done in a month or I could have that done in 6 months. Are you crazy? Like, that's easy. And then you get down to actually doing it and you're like, it's been a year. Still not done with this. And at the same time, putting things on the back burner, putting things on the front burner, when you're multi-hyphenate, multi-skilled kind of person with 1,000 ideas a day, it's kind of hard to laser focus on just one thing. Because a lot of times marinating on a project and kind of letting things sit and just kind of exist and then come back to it later, it's kind of a wild and crazy amusement park of ideas. Like I can kind of decide every day, like, okay, what do I want to work on today? This is the thing. And sometimes I really want to work on something and it's not going to happen. I could sit down and I'm like, this is what I'm working on today. And it's just roadblock. And if I just kind of shift to another project or shift to taking a break and watching a documentary or doing something else, a lot of times that makes things happen faster. I'm kind of going on a tangent here. The main thing is that I really wanted to talk about Melon, and it was really easy to sign up. It was really easy to put in my live streaming platforms that I wanted to go live in, and it was pretty instant. And the big feature of Melon that I feel like might be the reason that most people would be excited to use it is that nobody has to download anything. No one has to sign up for an account. You can just send a link to your live stream and send it to the person that you want to interview, and they're good to go. Click on that link and they're live with you. It's not like Zoom to where they have to download the app and they have to use it on their phone or on their laptop. Melon is just kind of like an effortless, I'm having you on my show, come on my live stream, here's the link, use your phone, use your laptop, and let's go. I did notice that if you kind of sign up for the free version, they give you a 50% off discount. Eventually, an email comes in that just says, hey, you should sign up using this code, which I'm like, oh, dang, I could have paid for the year for 50% off instead of 20% off. But it was a pretty good experience that I'm not sad about it. Even me, that's super cheap, love to save money, love the coupons. Even I was just like, it's fine. Like I feel like I'm going to get so much value of just using it for a year. It's definitely worth $120. And I just recommend at least test it out. Use their free version. They have a totally free version available. It's just their logo is going to be on your video. Other than that, I just wanted to share that new thing that I'm doing and the new show Goal Party, which I'm using 2 Anchor accounts to publish both podcasts. So Idea Diary will be its own thing in its own Spotify and its own iTunes. And Gold Party will be its own Spotify and its own iTunes. And we'll see if that's a mistake or not, if I should just keep it all together on one platform. But I feel like I'm separating them out. I'm going to try it that way. This show is brought to you by the song of the day, of which I choose. And the song of the day is by a doom metal type of band. It's heavy, hard, slow rock band from Chicago called Pelican. And the song I'm choosing is Geometry of Murder. It's an instrumental band, so this is a really good album to work to and to put on. And especially if you're having drinks with people that like heavy metal, this is the album to put on because it's heavy, it's moody, it's fun to listen to, and you can still talk over this. So it's not a crazy heavy metal album that would disrupt the party. All right, that's the show for today, and thanks for hanging out. Bye.